Hey guys, welcome back to Hotpocket Entertainment. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Zone Wars map. So let's load one up. I usually do a grid island because it's just more space to work with without having like all the environment in the way. I mean, some people like to have like other maps, like say like the volcano, this place, the wasteland island. But I always go with the grid so I can have more space to just do my own thing instead of relying on the actual map. So yeah, let's get into it. First thing you want to do is spawn a preset with like the style you want. So today I'm going to do the style as in like a castle. So you want to get a piece, like a flat piece, and save it in your slot so you can always have it. So what I like to do is put everything like one layer up so I can have all the like mechanic stuff on the bottom. So what you do is you get your piece and you have to clone it to where you want. Like, be a square, be a rectangle. For now I'm just gonna make it like a square and I'll be back when I finish it. Okay, next you wanna, once you got all your flooring done, mine's a 40 by 40 square, you want to choose what type of wall you want, and you want to trace it all around to the height you want. Like, okay, once you're done with all the walls, as you can see here, should look something like this with your style of the theme you want. You have to build a roof. So what you could do is you get a barrier and a hover platform. You get the hover platform and the barrier, you put them together, then you space it out for all of this, or you can just build a roof. I'm probably just gonna use the barrier technique. You can see that it just works perfectly, and when they're playing, they can't go above this. If you want, you can make your walls taller. So what you want to get next is get basic storm controllers. So you place them down, and then I'm going to show you how to edit them too, so that they make storm circles. So this is going to be the first one, so you want to generate on game start, yes. Initial radius, probably want to do the max, just make sure. And the end radius is your choice, you can make it as small as you want. I'm going to do 10 meters, and I'm going to do 5 damage. And then make sure you put the wait time as much as you want, it's fine. You just resize time too, doesn't really matter. Okay, so you're gonna want a player spawns responding to how many players you want. So then you place them. You could do like an underground barrel, but I'm not gonna do that. Actually, I'll show that in like another video. I'll link in the description when it does come out. But just place it right here. I usually just copy, paste the walls like this to where they're like facing. And then what you want to do is place a barrier right here. So you want the barrier to disable when receiving from channel 2, which I'm going to make channel 2 the clock. So when the clock goes down, the barrier will be destroyed. You can put it as any style you want. I'll just put it as translucent. And make the base non-visible during the game, and this is the default, so it's good. And then you want to make the roof of it with the style you had. You could put a mutator zone so they can't build or fight in here, but it doesn't really matter. They can't get through anyway. So you want to do this on responding to how many players you want in your game. I'm going to only do 4, and I'm going to cut to where I'm done with that. Oh yeah, one more thing, make sure you put it as the team you want. So like team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4, team 5, team 6 to 16. So they spawn in that certain area, if it's not obvious enough. Make sure this isn't visible during the game. Oh yeah, keep note that you can also put some decorations in here if you want. I'm showing you the base of the Zone Wars map, not the decorations, but Just remember you can put stuff in here. After you've set the spawns, you want to go get some timed objectives. And you want to place them where the storm circles are. I mean, you can place them anywhere, but I like to put them below. This is how you set the clock. So you put the time. I'm gonna put 15 seconds because that's how long it's gonna take for the barrier to go down. Oh yeah, remember to set the if you are doing that barrier technique thingy, you're gonna wanna transmit on channel 2. When completed, transmit on channel 2 because that's the barriers. So the barriers will go down after the clock goes down. And then for the actual settings, start when round starts. I want to put that as yes if you are starting on there. Timer label, I'm gonna leave that up to you. I usually put the barrier goes down in, so it's a countdown. Timer label, you can put this as you want. Blah 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 blah. It's a lot of stuff. I like to put urgency enabled on so it makes a cool little noise. No, you put as much as you want, and that's pretty much how you start the time. If you have any other objectives you want to do, you can set that too. Once you're done setting your clock, you want to add some team settings and inventory. You have to add as much as you have players. So when you place these down, these are going to give your players weapons. It's basically what they're going to do. So go to team 1, team 2, team 2, team 3, team 4. And if you want to name the teams, which will go up on the scoreboard, then you name them. I'm probably going to name them later. So basically what you want to do with these is that you add weapons into them, depending on the players. So every round they get a new weapon. So example, an AR, a pump, an AR, shotgun, SMG, a sniper, or some other exotic weapon. And then I usually put like a healing thing in there. You just plop them in here. Like, you don't have to add a torch. An example, they just go in. They grab them in. So see how it's in now? So that's how you set them. You have to do that for every one. Make sure they're not all the same, so every time you get a different weapon. And that's basically how you do it. Oh yeah, make sure you add wood, stone, metal, and ammo to the things, or they won't have any ammo. Unless you put on infinite stuff, but that will make everything, all the consumables infinite. So make sure you don't, you usually want like 500. We'll do that when we get to the settings, but make sure to add materials and ammo. Okay, now we're on to the game settings. So voice chat you should put for all so everyone can talk to each other. Teams, you put that corresponding to how many teams you want, or how many spawns there are. Team size, 1, unless you're doing like a duo zone wars. Not a lot of people do that. Default class, there shouldn't be any classes unless you're doing one spawn. After last spawn, go to spectator. Total rounds, that's up to you. I'm gonna put 5. Team rotation, every round. End game on match point. No, actually that one's up to you. You can put that as anyone you want. Team visuals round start, time limit. I put it as none. Fastest time limit, no. All teams must finish, no. Win condition must round wins. Eliminations end, none, 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 none. Spectate, spawn location, spawn pads, respawn type, individual. Post game, spawn location, and start. Only allow respawns, no auto start. That's for published item. So if you have 1,000 subs or 1,000 followers and something, you gotta create a code to publish it. You can. Player build, yeah, put that off. Game start countdown, up to you. Allow out of bounds, no, off. Allow spectating other teams. Yes. And then, yeah. Now we're on to the settings, time of day, up to you, up to you, up to you, up to you, up to you. Most of the stuff is up to you. So if you're gonna make it more realistic, you probably wanna have the max health 100, 100%, starting shields 100%, just 100, 100. Infinite ammo, turn that off. Infinite, actually that one's up to you. I mean, it might be a little bad if you have consumables. Infinite resources, I want to turn that off and put the maximum building resources to 500 because that's what you usually do. Harvest style, up to you. You know, most of the stuff is up to you. Allow building, allow to edit, default, buildings get destroyed environment. I like to turn that off. Structure damage, enemy and self-experiment damage, off. Destruction 100%. Pickaxe destruction. If you hear my dog in the background, I'm sorry, she's growling. PvP pickaxe damage on. Actually, it's up to you. I'm not sure if you don't want people to meme on you. Down or out, doesn't matter unless you have like a duo. Zone wars. Eliminate players' items drop. Well, item drop, yes. Respawn time, it doesn't matter because you can't respawn. Spawn immunity time, none. You don't really need it. Full damage on. Gravity normal unless you have like a space theme map, I guess. Jump fatigue, I like to turn that off so people can build faster. Glide redeploy off. Player flight off. Player names and location team only. This is up to you. And most of this stuff is up to you. Hey guys, it's Hotpocket again. I forgot to say last standing ends game, put that on. Okay, now we're on to the UI. So what you want to do with the UI is time direction, count up if you want. I mean, you can always just count up because you don't want to count down or end the game. So put this as like 5 seconds because it's kind of annoying to see that for a long time. And the other stuff is up to you. Actually, most of the stuff is up to you. HUD info type, none. Should stop. No. Okay. Scoreboard win condition. You want to put that as health. So when everyone's dead at the end, the person with the most health wins. Obviously, because everyone will be dead. So then you wanna. So the code watermark. Most of this stuff is up to you. Defeat sound, and then you put the victory call out under. You gotta do these. These are up to you. Okay, once you're done with that, once you're done with the settings and everything, you can set all the decorations you want. Today, on this video, I'm not gonna set the decorations, but I'm gonna leave that to you to set the decorations and everything. Mine's gonna be a castle theme, so it's probably gonna have castles and everything. And I'm hoping you enjoyed this video, and I hope this tutorial was helpful for a Zone Wars map. If you have any questions in the comments, leave them in the comments and I'll answer them. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!